Hi everyone, thanks for watching this. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ketki Ketki for short, and I am a clinically trained naturopath, a nutritionist, a herbalist, avidologist, functional medicine specialist, and I trained in Sydney. And the reason I went on this journey is because I had my own health journey. After 5 surgeries and a lot of drugs and medications and in an ambulance, I decided that was enough. I had to heal myself, which I have. And so today I'm based in Singapore. I run my own clinical practice in Singapore in a busy district. I also am a keynote speaker. I have spoken at the hospitals, lectured at the polytechnics. I've been in the media, TV, radio, MNCs, and I fly a lot of countries in Asia to talk about health and wellness, which is my passion. I also run my own global health and wellness business online. Yeah, so enough about me. The thing is that today I do a lot of speaking, but this round I'm going to talk about obesity, and this series is called FLAB to FAB. Okay, and the reason why I want to talk about this because there is a growing epidemic on obesity. It's called globesity. Look at the statistics. I mean, honestly, this is something that I just looked up. Studies by the World Bank. Recent article in Singapore showed that life expectancy of Singapore has gone up to about 85 years. Okay, we are living longer, but are we healthy enough and financially strong enough to sustain that long life? 60. It used to be 66 years in 1960, and now it's about like 82 to 85 years for male and female. So the thing is that we may be living longer, but we may not be living healthy because there's a lot of medical intervention that's coming in to make our life expectancy longer. And now obesity is a big problem, and the thing is that because it translates into many medical health problems, from high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, gout, female hormonal problems, female hormonal cancers, gout, and you name it, So the thing is that, and the other thing that is very important among us Asians is that it's called skinny fat, which I'll talk a lot more about going down the series. So you may look skinny, but you could actually be obese. And that is why a lot of Asians get heart attack and stroke, and they don't get caught earlier because they're not visually obese, okay? So today's episode is about how to lose that jean size, the belly fat, right? And so I'm going to cover a few things. One of the things that I want to talk about is the digestive system. In your digestive system, which is here, Ayurveda believe that the immune system is in your digestive system, and it is very true. So when I lived in India for a year to go and find solutions for my health issues, I studied under an Ayurvedic practitioner, and I knew that gut health is very important. But we needed to find a way to address the gut health. Now, did you know that there are trillions and trillions of bacteria that lives in your digestive system? That's number one. And you need, clinical studies have shown that you need many kinds of good bacteria in your digestive system for you to be healthy. And 80% of your immune system is here. So if you don't address that, then that's a problem. Now, what has gut bacteria or the good bacteria in your stomach got to do with your belly fat, right? Okay, so I've done some research. Pardon me if I'm reading some notes because not everything I can remember. Now, your body contains trillions of bacteria, and the bacteria is a big part of your large intestine. That's where it resides, right? And there was a clinical study done when they did actually, they examined the gut bacteria in 77 pair of twins. So when you're twins, you have the same DNA, isn't it? And they found that those who were obese had lower gut bacteria diversity. What does this mean? That there were less varied kinds. Remember I said there are trillions kinds of bacteria. So for example, when you eat antibiotics or when you have foods that are inflammatory, it can actually destroy a lot of good bacteria in your stomach. Now, if you fail to replenish that, you have less different kinds of bacteria in your stomach, and that is not good. That will impact your immune system. So you need to have many different varied kinds of good bacteria in the stomach. Now, what they found in obese people is that they had very different kinds, different variations, and that was a link to obesity. And when they transported or transplanted this minimum gut, not many varied kinds of gut bacteria from the obese twin to mice, the mice also became obese. So the interesting link here is that you want to have many different kinds of good bacteria in your stomach for you to really reduce that belly fat and lose that jean size. That's number one. That's the missing link that a lot of people don't know, right? You can exercise and you can eat the right foods, but sometimes you find people saying that I've done everything and I still don't lose that fat, because there are many factors, and I won't cover all that today. I'll be covering all of that down the episodes, okay? And so today's the first episode anyway, so stay tuned. The other thing is that, so that's the first link that I want to talk about. Now, why is it important to have good bacteria? Why is it a big part of your immune system? Number one is that it actually communicates with your immune system and produces certain vitamins. Did you know that? Yeah, vitamin K, for example. Now, the good bacteria will also affect the different kinds of foods that are digested. Now, they produce chemicals that make your body feel full, and it can affect your weight, right? So if you don't have the right kind of bacteria, you could be constantly hungry. But if you have the right kind of bacteria, you could feel full. Now, your gut bacteria can digest certain antioxidants found in plants. Antioxidants are the good vitamins and antioxidants, phytochemicals that actually enhances your immune system. It's found in plants, and the good bacteria in your stomach can actually digest this and actually help you to prevent weight gain. So that's the interesting point, which most people don't know. Antioxidants come from colored fruits and vegetables. Well, and we need that because we are constantly aging, because we're exposed to free radical stress. What does that mean? For example, if you ate an apple and you took a bite and it turned gray and brown, that's called aging and free radicals. So you need antioxidants. So good bacteria has a lot of good functions, right? It actually digests your nutrients. It helps to make sure that your weight is maintained if you have the right good bacteria. And it plays a role in also digesting the fiber. So this is the one very good important role. It also helps you to maintain your blood sugar level so that you don't go crazy and you don't crave carbs. So this is one very important thing. And you can test your antioxidants. Did you know that? That's what I do for my clients. It's important. Now, the second thing is that you want to customize that plant and the good bacteria, because there are many kinds of bacteria. You need to know right kind of bacteria to consume and where you might be lacking. That's second point. And the third thing that I want to talk about is that, so there are 4 simple steps I want to end with that quickly, can start today to keep your intestine bacteria good. Number 1 is that eat a lot of fiber. Fiber is very important. It nourishes the microbes. It is food for these good bacteria so that they can grow and thrive. But when you don't have enough fiber, what happens is this bacteria, be needing food, they will end up digesting intestines and the mucus and cause low-grade inflammation, and you don't want that. So eat a lot of fiber. Fiber is also good because it makes you feel full and you'll be less hungry. Fiber also binds excess cholesterol in the digestive system. So fiber comes from whole grain foods, vegetables and fruits, right? Okay, so you need about 20 to 30 grams per day. And it's also food for the probiotics. So it's very important to have fiber. Second thing is that you snack smart. So instead of snacking on tea and cakes and stuff like that, have complex carbs, complex like a whole grain biscuits, brown rice, or eat nuts and seeds. They have fiber as well as good protein during snacks. 3 is that pick very good probiotic foods. So pick prebiotic foods, because prebiotic actually is a food. It is a food for probiotics. So how does that come from? So things like bananas, leeks, garlic, artichokes, these are good prebiotics. Kefir, kimchi, this gives you good prebiotics, okay? The other thing is that one of the important thing is that I find that really sometimes when we are dealing with health issues, sometimes it's just not enough through food. There are enough clinical trials that shows that you cannot get enough amounts. You can't be taking yogurt, tons and tons of it. For some people, they could be even dairy intolerant. That's why you need very good. The 4th tip is that you need very good probiotic supplement, and especially if you had flu, especially if you had antibiotics, your kids, yourself, please do not miss this point. please go back and replenish with very, very good probiotics. You need to put back good bacteria into your digestive system so that your immune system stays strong. And to know the right kind of probiotics is very, very important, okay? Because there are many kinds. There are some that stays in the stomach and some in the intestine. So with that, I just wanted to let you know that the recap is that, have fiber, have prebiotics, don't miss your snacks, eat the right snacks, and have probiotic supplements. Because there is a very big connection between having good bacteria and your health of your digestive system that actually impacts your weight. So no matter what you do, probiotic is one of the major fundamental basic things that you should be doing. Okay, so thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a note. I can answer your questions. I do my Facebook Live every Friday 12 p.m. ish, Singapore time. So if you want, you're welcome to join me, and I share a lot more. I'm actually more into my 25th, so you can episodes, whatever, you can come and join me. But today's episode is about FLAB to FAB, first episode on gut health and how to lose the belly fat. To lose that gene size, you need to look at the good gut bacteria. All right, take care, have a great day, bye.